and then click onto A1, Control V, that is to paste in the color, Control Shift V, that is to paste in the value. So on the second tab, so you see just now, this is actually the rotor for this date, but it's in a different time order. Okay, it's alphabetically arranged, but people coming in and out are different, so it's actually quite hard to work when you have time all jumbled up. So I have got another tab called in order. So I've inputted some formula, which you can see is just the 11th now, which will help me to okay, I'm going to make this large. So this information was actually from the last date. So what I need to do, that you see, once you press on this blue, there is a formula, and when I press on this yellow, there is another formula. I purposely paste two formula for you to copy, because sometimes when you actually over write the formula here, you need to have like a template formula for you to work with. So I'm going to Control C to copy this, and then select here, Control V. Okay, and if that is actually supervisors. Okay, these are like the supervisors. And then if I just scroll down a bit more, down here I've got some numbers. So the numbers here, if you see, there is some formula which actually look at this cell. So if it starts to have like a rotor time, it will start to count 1, and then it will start counting, and then when it hits 17, it will produce a blank space. Okay, so because we are actually filling up 17 spaces, but however, if you look closely, there is this person who actually do the night shift. Okay, so we won't have him on the till. So I've just copied down the formula which is on top here. So I'm just going to paste it on from around here. Control Shift V. Okay, I'm going to drag it down. Drag it down. That's better. I didn't do it right the first time. Right, so I'm going to be deleting this person because I won't be having him on my rota, and then I will actually start to get rid of these names down here. So what happened is the blue formula actually read the name from here, and it will deposit onto this, and then the yellow formula will read the finishing time. So if the finishing time is actually closing, it will actually put the name onto the next cell, which is the closing cell. Okay, so if you look closely, these people are closing, so we're going to check. You can see these people are closing. Right, so we got 17 tills. So from this point, I know we have done, so I'm going to tick it. So here above, we have actually got these set of people onto a till already. Okay, so this is opening till. So now I'm going to put these people onto a closing till. Okay, let's have a look. Because there's so many of them, Okay, I'm literally going to copy the names from here and put them on. How many am I copying? A group. Control C, and then Control V. Okay. It doesn't matter if this person is supposed to be closing, but this person probably need a rest after a long day, so this person can take over. Yeah, and that's how I done the rotor. Okay, just now I've finished with Esther. Okay, so I'm going to take the tick all the way to Esther. So I know that I need to continue to arrange till position for these people. So there's 3 spaces here, and then I will take 3 people, Control C. But I know when you actually doing it, you know the actual people, and you know how they work, and you know their temperament, so you know where to put them. But even if you put them next to each other, they very likely won't be standing next to each other. That's how my formula works, because I designed it so that people are more spaced out. And of course, when you actually there's a space here and then there's a space here, when you're actually doing it, a lot of people will be sick or on holiday. It won't be a large group of people like I'm showing you now. A lot of people won't turn up for work because of various reasons. Some are like quite genuine, and of course some are not. And then this person, go back up, find a space. Right, so now I've literally filled up all the tills, 17 tills. Okay, and then of course some of the people may not need to be on these tills. They could go on a welcome desk. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this group of people. Okay, and then I'll copy it. Control C to copy. Now remember, it's the 11th of June we're working on, so we'll go to the next tab, the next spreadsheet, and we go to input. Now we go to the 11th of June, but when we before I copy that, so before I am pasting the information, I actually want to show you the 11th so that you can see I'm working from a blank page. You see 11th of just completely blank. And now I will go to the input and then find the 11th. Okay, so 4 is all the way, row 4 is actually the top of the list. Hold on one moment. Okay, so I'm going to paste in the value, so which is Control Shift V. Okay, so as you can see, every cell is filled up. Okay, until so up to here you have the spare tills, which is 20, 19 and 18 in small. So now we can go to the till rotor, and as you can see, it's all filled up. Yep, it's all filled up. So people who are closing and the people who are opening. Okay, let's go back to the input. Now, just now you saw me just selecting like a large group and just pasting in, but now you have the opportunity to check my work. You can see this one is finishing and this one is starting, so that is actually quite good combination. So this person is actually staying on that till for the entire day. This person starting at 12 and somebody taking over at 4. So I think I've done quite alright. So this one is overlapping for 15 minutes. That's not bad. So as you can see, is actually very quick to plan. I'm just going to go right at the top. So Ryan, let's see what till Ryan is good. Even though Ryan is actually the first to come in to work, one of the first to come in to work, and he's actually on the top of the list. His till position is 17, and the next person is 19. So as I was telling you, this sequence is actually taken from the rotation of the till. See, 17. You can actually change the sequence if you want, like I've told you just now. Yep, so 17. Yeah, that's where Ryan is. The breaks is actually from a formula. The break entitlement, so for example, if this person work 4 hours, it's actually programmed not to have a break. The actual entitlement is actually taken from this. So if you actually count, I got a formula to calculate how many hours they work, and then these are the break entitlements. But I think there are room for adjustments to the breaks, because I've used the template from Stratford. In Oxford Street, there your break entitlement might be slightly different from ours.